So the first thing for this year is going to be the Kimber license for us. It's going to be a new license. We have both the Rapide and the Warrior up here on the top. They're going to be options for green gas and CO2 models. A little bit down here we have the Shadow Systems MR920. Unfortunately, we don't have the model with us on the floor right now. It's in a meeting. Really new, exciting license for us this year as well. Existing license for us, so it's not a new license, but it's a new gun from that license, Staccato Perfect 11. So for those of you familiar with Staccato's social media presence, last year they put out a kind of a joke gun on April Fool's where it's a 2011 that's a little bit longer than it should be. We thought that was really funny. We decided to produce the Airsoft version for it. Really good response for this at the show this year as well. And then moving down here, we have the Flux Defense license. We're going to be producing the Flux Defense Raider series. So those of you familiar with that PCC kind of like conversion kit for your 320s, we'll be producing a complete gun for that. Then over here on the Daniel Defense license wall, we have two new releases for us this year. It's going to be the DD-M5 in both the full size and the SBR version. Really exciting release for us this year. For those of you familiar with the 308 size large frame AR platform, we're going to have Lancer Systems magazines for that as well. So a little bit of variety from your traditional like stamped steel magazines for your 308 systems. It's going to be using the SEMA Platinum gearbox on the inside, a little bit longer piston to give you that extra air volume, while still using the same pop-up chamber on the inside. Then over here, and making our way over here, we have the Strike Industries P90 or FS90. It's going to have the WeTech gas blowback system up top, using Strike Industries chassis system on the bottom. So a little bit of variety for those of you running P90 gas blowback systems in an otherwise pretty standard market. Excuse me, bud. I'm gonna slide over here. And then under the FN license, we're going to have the Scar L. And the really interesting part about this year is that it's going to have an MWS gas system on the inside, and that's produced for us by Guns Modify. I think that's No, you're good. You're good.
It was. It's $3,500, but it also like all.
And then down here, we have a new release for the Angstadt Arms license. It's going to be the MDP9 gas blowback, pistol caliber carbine. It's going to be running off of VFC or Glock style magazines. Body's going to be nylon fiber reinforced polymer. Really exciting though, because I'm hoping that it keeps the price down for those of you that are looking for an entry level into the gas blowback market, while also providing a very nice flexible rigid structure. Not flexible. While also providing a nice flexible and durable body. Let's go over here. Coming over to our Noveski wall, we have two new Noveskis for our release this year. The Ghetto Blaster and Tannin OD. These are produced for us by Double Eagle. It's using the MWS-based gas system on the inside. And another really exciting license for us this year is going to be CGS. Those of you familiar with their suppressor technology, really cool company, doing a lot of interesting stuff with 3D printed suppressor tech. We have the license to produce their Airsoft suppressors, and it's going to be available to use with about 90% of the Airsoft tracer modules that you'll be dropping inside the suppressor. Because of the way it's designed, it'll seat most of them and fit on the inside, so you won't have to necessarily buy a tracer unit for every suppressor that you have. You could swap that tracer unit between the different suppressors that you might already have on host guns. Down here, not a new release for us this year as far as the gun goes. It's a Noveski N4, but we will be offering this new Cerakoted colorway, kind of this like tiger striped camo version down here. Then moving over to the Salient wall, we have two sort of new releases. It's going to be a re-release. It's going to be the Salient Gray Carbine, or I guess this is the SBR and this is the Carbine. We're going to be offering a gas blowback version using the CGS gas system, so it's MWS based with a little bit of tweaks, as well as an AEG using their SEMA Platinum gearbox. It's going to be new for us this year.